Hey, beautiful people out there in YouTube land. I'm LaQuanna Divine. Welcome to my channel. To all my subscribers, I know you guys are like, wow, 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 girl, where have you been? That's a whole nother story. Your girl has been through a lot of changes over the last couple of years. That's why y'all have not seen me. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm back. But, Spirit tapped me on my shoulder today and was like, do a reading. And it's been a while. So, I don't know where this reading is going to go. This is a collective reading. I just pulled out my cards. The first one I felt pulled to work with is my crystal deck. So we're going to raise our vibration. I'm going to call in my benevolent ancestors and my guides. And we're going to get into this thing. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, Divine Source, for allowing me to channel 100% accurate readings. Thank you for the impromptu, because I told myself I wasn't even going to get on here. So make sure y'all hit the like button. Run my video up in the algorithm, because, baby, I know. I know. I'm behind the scenes on YouTube. What I mean by that, I'm sure I'm probably shadow banned. So get my numbers going back again, you guys. And the more engagement I get, that's the more I'll come and get on here. So let me get my tunes going, because I like to listen to, a little jazz. I like to get my jazz music going. So let me find me a little something to help me tune in, and then we're going to get into it. I hope everybody been doing well. Like I said, you guys, I will maybe come on later on this year and share, what's been going on in my life. While you guys haven't seen me, it has definitely been a lot of changes. And I'm just grateful to be able to get back on here and provide this video for y'all, because I wasn't sure if I was even going to get on here again. So thank God for Spirit pulling me to want to get on. Let me see if I can find some jazz that I'm vibing with real quick. I know y'all can tell everything is impromptu, because I didn't even have no music on or nothing. So let me see if I'm digging this smooth jazz. Yeah, I like that. Okay, divine source, heavenly angels, benevolent spirit guides, and ancestors. What is it that you tapped me on my shoulder today? Does this have anything to do with the Libra lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse that's going to be happening on April 8th that everybody is talking about? Some people are just spreading fear-mongering news, and it's totally not about that, you guys. It's totally not about being in fear. If you've been doing the right thing in your life, if you've been sowing good seeds, you don't have to worry about, no bad karma coming your way. It's on you. It's what you've been doing. As a matter of fact, it's not just about the eclipse. It's about this whole entire year. The fact that it's a number 8 year. So, and these eclipses happen on regular, you know? Anyways, I'm not going to ramble on about that. Let's see what crystal will serve the collective. Those who need this particular message today, Divine Source. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, heavenly angels, benevolent ancestors. Thank you so much. What crystal do those in the collective who view this video, what crystal message do you have for the collective and line with what you want me to speak on? Like I said, this is impromptu. Spirit, what do you have for us? I like for my cards to jump. So until one jumps, and I will put timestamps so you guys can just fast forward to when actually a message comes forth. There we go. There we go. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we do have animals. So that might be something that you all should pay attention to. Crystal towel. But the message that came out was healing. Healing, healing, healing. This immediately brought up service animals to me. For me. So some of you guys may have service animals, or you may get what do you call it? Um, what do you call the dogs? Um, oh, I'm having a brain fog right now. You guys know what I'm talking about. The dogs that people um like if they're healing from something, they may um have a service dog. I'm not just talking about for blind people, like a companion type dog. I don't know why I can't think of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So some of you may be getting a dog. Okay, it doesn't have to just be a dog, but I immediately thought about a dog. You all may even find comfort in other animals. I'm hearing rabbit. I don't know why we're talking about animals right now. It may be animals showing up in your yard um that you have not seen before. Okay, you may be a bird watcher. There may be certain birds showing up for you that could be a passed on relative. But take it how it resonates. I'm going to go into the book and I'm going to find Malachite and get into that for you all. Malachite. Malachite is one of the most potent physical healing stones in the crystal kingdom. The medicine of malachite has the ability to penetrate through all layers, meaning physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, bringing healing and transformation to all aspects of your being. Now, what's crazy is the fact that I started talking about the solar eclipse and all the fear that I've been hearing. I'm not saying you guys heard fear about it. You might not have heard any fear mongering stories about it, but I've been seeing a lot of that on social media. And what really is surrounded around this particular energy is healing, transformation. The only thing constant in life is change, and a lot of people fear that. They fear change. They don't want things to, they want things to remain the same, you know? Kind of like with the channel, kind of like with my channel. Like, nothing's the same. My energy isn't even the same, you know? So, um, let's just get back into this. So it speaks about healing and transformation, which is what I was speaking about. So a lot of you guys may be definitely, you could be healing from something physically, okay? You might be healing from something emotionally, or it could be the fact that you are getting your mental health in check. A lot of you all could be going to talk to a therapist. A lot of y'all may be dealing with needing some kind of spiritual healing. You could be doing spiritual baths or whatever it is. I'm hearing Reiki healing and getting your chakras aligned. So that could be something that's coming up for some of you guys, something that you all need to do, something that spirit is urging you to do at this time. It says beneficial to all types of healing and holding the wisdom to transform issues on all levels. It's a great crystal to work with if you have broken bones. Wow. So for animals to be at the bottom of the deck, some of you guys could have a dog that has had some kind of training before, like I said, a service dog who could help you. Maybe you may be dealing with a broken arm, a broken leg. You could have children that may be dealing with some kind of broken bones. I'm hearing a finger, somebody's finger. Somebody broke their finger. You could have physical bruises on your body that needs healing at this time. Or you could be visiting someone in the hospital who may need healing. I'm also hearing somebody's healing from having a baby. So someone is um, going through their postpartum care at the moment. Okay. But this speaks of healing. Malachite has shown up for you today to share that profound healing is occurring in your life right now. God has heard your prayers for help, and God is shining love and healing medicine upon you. You are being urged to be patient and gentle with yourself and accept that you are deserving of this love. You may have been feeling unwell, had an injury, or more serious sickness. This card indicates relief in coming. This card indicates relief is coming and healing is at hand. Do what you can to help in this process, in this healing process. You may be receiving a constant message to slow down, relax, and start to make more healthy choices around your food and lifestyle. So, some of you who clicked on this reading, you may be changing up your diet. You're starting to exercise more. Um, you may be going for walks. You may be going jogging. Okay, you may have finally signed up for that gym membership. It could be anything because this is a collective reading. Take it how it resonates. But for the most part, this reading that I see is going more so in the direction of healing. And that's on all levels. Excuse me. So it says you may be receiving a constant message to slow down, relax, and start to make more healthy choices around your food and lifestyle. It is important that you are open to hear the intuitive messages from your soul. It is important to listen and take action that will assist you in your healing process. For deep, tangible healing to occur, all aspects of the mind, body, and spirit need to be addressed. The body has an innate intelligence to heal itself, and all you have to do is get out of its way. You can do this by addressing and healing any old, stale emotions and feelings. And I cannot help but continue to say this, you guys, but this literally is surrounding the energy around this Libra full moon lunar eclipse. Literally, it's all about releasing, detaching, healing, forgiving for yourself, not holding on to things from the past, not allowing yourself to become people who may have hurt you in the past. It has a lot to do with things from the past. It's like an accumulation of a lot of things that may have happened to you guys over time that you find yourself pondering on, that you find yourself thinking back on. It may have changed the way you deal with people. It may have changed the way you socialize. It may have changed a lot in your life, but this energy surrounding this reading is all about healing those things: mind, body, soul. Mentally, and all the ways that when you experience some kind of heartache, some kind of trauma, some kind of betrayal, and all the ways in which it is important for us to heal. That is what spirit is definitely getting at in this particular collective reading. So you can do this. The body has an innate intelligence to heal itself, and all you have to do is get out of its way. You can do this by addressing and healing any old, stale emotions and feelings and expand beyond any out of date belief system. Some of you guys are healing from just old stories you used to tell yourself, or just your thought process. The way you used to think in the past. You may be thinking back like, wow, I used to think like this and this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but now look at me. Like, I don't even think like that no more. Or I used to behave like this. Now, this can't even trigger me. Or I used to be ready to fight, you know, or I wasn't very emotionally mature, but now I am. So there's a lot of different things that are coming up as I read this. You are being encouraged to let go of old ways and let the light of healing into all aspects of your being. Be loving and patient with yourself as you embark on this powerful journey. Now, wow, that was a lot within just this one card. So let me go into my surrender deck and see what Spirit wants for the collective to surrender. Spirit, what do you want for the collective to surrender? What do you want for the collective to surrender? What should they surrender to? Surrounding this healing energy, this transformative energy. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have surrender to complete healing. So again, a lot of you all who are drawn to this video are definitely going through a healing process, a transformation of healing. We have surrender fear. Some of you may be living in a state of fear. Remember, I was talking about the stories you were telling yourself. What are you hearing? What is your mental chatter like? A lot of you may be addressing the mental chatter, the background noise when it's quiet and no one else is around. What stories are showing up in your mind? What thoughts do you keep rethinking over and over and over again that are based in fear? It says, let go of fearful stories that you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. We also have surrender to non action. Some of you may need to take some time to relax, just as the Malachite said, to relax. We're getting that message again. It says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. A lot of you all may be there for others. Although you may be thinking back like, dang, I've been there for this person. Has this person been there for me? You know, a lot of y'all have been breaking your neck to be there for other people, and you're taking inventory and you're realizing, like, man, I can't keep showing up for them because they don't show up for me. And it has to be equal give and take in everything, no matter what kind of relationship it is. And then we have surrender to wonder and awe, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in life, in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So, in other words, Spirit is just saying, live in a moment, enjoy your life. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't be concerned with what's going to happen 2 weeks from now. And I know that's hard for us because we're on schedules and things like that, but you'll be surprised the things you pick up on when you just stay in the moment. And we have surrendered your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get out my tarot and I'm going to see. Let me clarify some of these. Spirit, what is this fear? What is this fear that the collective may be dealing with? Okay. Okay, for some of you, yes. Like I said, some of you may be pregnant. Okay. Literally be pregnant right now, or some of you may have just given birth, and like I said, you are in your because we have the Empress. Some of you may be in your going through your 6 weeks. Some of you may have a fear around pregnancy. Maybe you may have suffered a miscarriage or maybe multiple miscarriages. Some of you may have PCOS. Some of you may have fibroids and things like that. So you have a fear around pregnancy. But what this reading is about healing. And so if that is something that you desire, if you desire to have more children and things like that, I feel like Spirit is urging you to do the things that you have been pulled to do in order to, you know, be fertile and conceive. Some of you may have, some of you may be dealing with things with your children. because the Empress represents motherhood. So it may be some things that you're dealing with when it comes to your children. Some of you have teenagers, they're getting older, and teenagers don't understand the risk of certain things that they do, or maybe friends that they hang around. They don't understand that, you know, just hanging around somebody can get you in trouble. So you may be having a talk with your son or with your daughter about, how it feels to be a mom and the concerns that you have for your child or your children. What else did we get here? Some of you may be very, very creative, and might be afraid to show your art or something that you have been creating. Some of you that's something that you may do. Whenever you're feeling down or, just kind of in a funk, you may be someone that paints, and that's something that can be very healing for you with this Empress card here. I'm hearing singing too. And since the Empress represents harmony, it makes me think of when people harmonize. Harmonizing may be something that you like. I know I love to hear harmonizing when it comes to singing. So that's all I'm getting. Let's move on to the surrender to non-action. Here, why is surrender to non-action here? Why is surrender to non-action here? Ooh, that card hopped out. Because of the transformation. Yes, you guys, this is huge. Like the collective overall, we are all dealing with transformation. We have the death card, all right? So there are a lot of endings happening. We see it literally on a global level. If you just tune into world news right now and see what's going on, we see what's going on with particular artists. I'm not gonna say no names, but y'all know who name been coming up, and even he is going through a lot of unexpected things, happening. So some of you may be dealing with unexpected things happening in your life. It says, I'm willing to let go of a past version of myself. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. And that's why Spirit is asking for you to be still, because you guys may be getting downloads. You may be having dreams and things like that. Other people may come by, strangers, and say something to you that sticks. And you just, you're pondering on that all day. You're thinking about that all day. Something that stranger that was just casually walking by you as you was walking into the convenience store said to you. All right. Again, I was just talking about did I mention? Yeah, fighting. Some of you may have been tested, or you may be tested when it comes to, oh, is this person just going to continue to fight and end up in jail, or is this person learning to walk away? So things like that may be coming up for some of you. But on an overall scale, this is a spiritual transformation. And y'all hear that? That is literally confirmation. Literally confirmation. And that's my phone going off. But that's confirmation. Some of you may be letting go of romantic relationships, friendships. There's just a lot of releasing here. Okay, so a lot of you may be doing crying. A lot of y'all may be crying a lot. Okay. Some of you may be doing burn and release scale. Burn and release scale. Burn. Let me pay attention to what I said. Burn and release scales. I did not mean to say that, but I'm getting two messages just with that phrase. Some of y'all are getting out of a particular lifestyle. All right. Confirmation. A particular lifestyle. And y'all know what I mean when I'm talking about scales. Okay. Some of you guys may be getting out of that, or you may be leaving someone because this person refuses to leave that lifestyle alone. and you no longer want to deal with what comes with that lifestyle. Okay? So some of you definitely are letting go of a relationship that has something to do with someone involved in selling drugs, and you leaving that behind. But overall, Spirit is asking you to be still because there's particular aspects of yourself that you're releasing. Spirit, why do we have surrender to wonder and awe? Why do we have surrender to wonder and awe? But going back to my statement that I was saying earlier, some of you may be doing like a burn and release where you write down things that you desire to release, or just certain thoughts that you need to get out of your mind. You write that down on paper and you burn it safely. Why do we have a long spirit? Okay. Yes. So spirit is just wanting with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Spirit is really just wanting you all to let go. Enjoy yourself. You may be attending baby showers, weddings. You may be going to certain festivals, um, going to parties, just anything. Just kind of letting your hair down a little bit and enjoying time. And around sincere people. With the Queen of Cups here, you're no longer, like I said, you're letting go of those relationships and those people that don't need to be in your life at this moment, because when you're going forward in life, sometimes not sometimes, but most of the time, you have to leave people behind, friendships behind. So, Spirit is saying that yes, you may be attending these parties, these celebrations, these baby showers, or whatnot, whatever you may be attending, but you are no longer allowing those people who may have hurt you in the past or who were really frenemies instead of friends, were really in secret competition with you. It could even be family members and things like that. You're no longer allowing those particular people in your inner space. You are only wanting to deal with people who are sincere, people who you know that you don't have to worry about any back talk with. Those are the people that you're spending time with. You could even be spending time with your mom, with the Queen of Cups here. But yes, let's move on because I'm not getting anything else with that. And why do we have surrender your belief in scarcity? I mean, that's kind of pretty much self explanatory because that is just telling the collective to, you know, understand that God is abundant and your every need will be supplied. And that is always anything you need will be supplied to you. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Because some of you are feeling overburdened. You have too many responsibilities, a lot of things weighing on your shoulders. Okay. Some of you may feel like you have been taken for granted. And I was just saying that earlier. Okay. Some of you may be feeling stressed. You could be stressed about income, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here. And the belief in scarcity card, it speaks about income, all right? But just know that God will provide, because guess what's at the bottom of the deck? Guess what's at the bottom? The Sun card, okay? And this is what you don't see. Once you begin to release these burdens that you have, these burdens that you have, you will see the sun begin to shine in your life. All right. And some of you may be receiving an unexpected source of income. All right. But just know whatever you're working on is definitely going to come to pass. I have my I have my little notes here, and I dumped some out, and I'm just going to see what messages come out. Spirit, what other messages do you have in regarding to this healing and the releasing? Okay. We have Nevada. So some of you, when I say you guys are going to be leaving something behind, you may be leaving Nevada, or you may be leaving the current state you're in to go to Nevada. You may be traveling to Nevada to receive some kind of surgery. We have stopped doing the same thing, expecting different results. All right, so that's what I was saying earlier as well. And I kind of pulled a lot. See, money coming in, and that's what the Knight of Pentacles was speaking on. Money coming in. It was speaking about unexpected income. So a lot of you who may be worried about money, you don't feel like you have it. Money is going to be coming in. We have house plants. Okay, some of you may be, some of you may receive flowers or a plant or a house plant, or some of you may be taking flowers or a house plant to someone who may be in a hospital or nursing home or something like that. But we have house plants. Some of your house plants might need healing. You might need to do something different in how you care for your plants at home. We have change your tire. Okay, so this is to help somebody avoid having a blowout. Change your tire. We have 32 years old. Some of you, Spirit talked about parties with the Three of Cups here. Some of you may be going to a birthday party of someone who's turning 32. Some of you may be healing from things that happened when you were 32. And look, we have Will You Marry Me? Again, the Three of Cups speaks of engagement parties, so you may be attending an engagement party. We have 54 years old. So I see a lot of birthdays here, or I'm hearing someone passed at age 54. So my condolences to anyone who's had anyone. We have pap smear, which goes back. See, oh my gosh, I literally just talked about PCOS, fibroids, and things of that nature. So you may have gotten that news. Some of you may have gotten that news a while back. And now you're working on healing yourself. You could be juicing, because I'm hearing that. You could be juicing. We have stay together. Some of you may be deciding to stay together because maybe this person, you're noticing that they are healing or they have healed. We have Idaho. You could be traveling to Idaho, moving from Idaho. We have write script. Again, I was talking about creative. People who are creative. Writing may help you. You may be into writing movies. We have time to move on, which I spoke on that earlier as well. Moving on, letting go. Mental abuse. See, the Malachite card. The Malachite card talked about healing from some kind of mental abuse. Okay, maybe you were thinking about staying together with somebody who mentally abused you, but you realized it was time to move on. We're getting a lot of states. So we have Vermont. We have 37 years old. And excuse me, y'all. I gotta pick up my I gotta pick up my messages. They falling. I didn't mean to bring out this many. Some of you may be saying 555. 555 is a number of change. So again, that change, that transformation that we're all experiencing, the collective at this moment. We have on the job training. So you guys may have um, recently started a new job and it's different for you. We have give to those less fortunate. Again, the Empress card did come out, and that is a very nurturing card. So you may have things that you're getting rid of, perhaps clothing items or some kind of canned goods and things like that. We have status. Some of you were more concerned with your status in a particular community or distant life period, and now you're realizing that you put too much emphasis there. Okay, especially with the talk about money and not believing that you have enough, or this new job, or just your new way of thinking has changed your status. Like you may have went from, I'm just going to use a car for example. Let's just use a car. You may have went from driving a Honda to a Mercedes Benz. There's something in your status that's changing. We have train. So some of you may be traveling by train, or you may be a conductor. We have 66 years old. We have a lot of ages coming out. Again, I continue to talk about parties. We have 305. Isn't that the Miami zip code? I don't know why area code. I don't know why I'm thinking about Miami. They be calling everybody 305s these days. So that's the first thing that came up, or that could be a number that you see. We have high as a kite. High as a kite. I don't know where I got some of these messages from. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all may be going to these parties and hey, get high as a kite. I don't know. Or it may be, now this is a little bit heavier because some of you may be moving. I'm hearing the word running, literally running in the middle of the night out the door from a relationship where you're dealing with somebody that gets high and likes to put their hands on you and likes to play games with you, verbally abuse you. We already had mental abuse. So you guys could definitely be getting away from someone who is abusive towards you when they get high. We have fame. Some of you are, well, look at that. We have status and fame. So some of you guys are definitely going up and you may become famous. We have 222. So we have a lot of things is coming up in pertaining to a car because we had change your tire. We had change your tire. And now we have need a new car battery. So some of you need tires. Some of you need a new battery in your car. We have Washington. Some of you may be traveling to Washington. We have the 21st. Some of you may have went to Washington on the 21st or plan to go to Washington or any other state or even country for that matter on the 21st of a particular month. Some of you may be turning 37, 32, 54. Where's the other age that came out? And 66 on the 21st, or have turned a particular age on the 21st of the month. We have 21-year-old. So this is dealing with a lot of, and again, I keep getting to that some of you guys are healing. I was talking about the past earlier. Some of you may be healing from things from the past. We have upset stomach. So you guys may, I talked about motherhood earlier, having children, and so you may have a baby that may have an unset stomach. I'm hearing maybe the formula that's you might have to change your baby's formula because it's causing them to have an upset stomach. You may have an upset stomach, and now you're realizing what you're eating. The Malachite did speak about food and the things that we eat. So some of you may have been dealing with an upset stomach or maybe a stomach bug. We have PR, which is Puerto Rico. So like I said, you guys may be going to Puerto Rico. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Do y'all see what this says? Bank loan approved. Bank loan approved. And remember, it was talking about unexpected money coming in. So you guys may have recently went to go get a loan and didn't think that you would be approved. And now you're getting the news that you are approved. So congratulations. We have HPV, human HPV. Look it up. HPV, and again, with the Empress coming out, I talked about pap smears and things like that. I think that was one of the, yeah. Some of you may have went and got a pap smear and they told you that you had HPV. You may be looking into, how to address that and heal. We have lust. Now, what is the chances that I pull lust out after going over a pap smear HPV? Some of you may be um, learning from your past ways, your mistakes. Maybe you were somebody that was lustful, and now you respect yourself more. Now you don't give your body away to different men or different women, or if it's same sex relationships, you have learned. There's something that you have learned for because it definitely had you going to the doctor. Y'all know I'm funny. I put fluid out. So again, there's a lot of states that have come out. There's a lot of, celebrations happening. Um, so some of you may be flying out somewhere. Or some of you may have gotten to the situation where you had to go see your gynecologist from maybe you got flued out and this dude, you know, I ain't gonna get into that because spirit is taking me it's whoever, these messages will resonate with who they're meant to resonate with. Okay, and we have your crown chakra. Your crown chakra may be being activated at this time. We have 94 years old. Now, what would be so beautiful is a grandmother or a grandfather celebrating their 94th birthday. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Also, I keep looking at 21st. Some of you may be celebrating your 21st anniversary. I know that different ages watch my channel, so we also have 83-year-old. Wow, this is amazing. So happy birthday to anyone's grandparent who may be up there in age, who is celebrating, their 83rd, their 94th birthday, because some people don't make it past those ages. We have Dream Catcher, and remember, with the Queen of Cups when that came out, see, confirmation. When the Queen of Cups came out, I spoke on you guys may be having dreams and downloads. And then we have Africa. Oh my God. So some of you may be going to Africa. We have Puerto Rico, we have Africa, we have Washington, we have Nevada, Vermont. I think Idaho came out. Yep. So a lot of you guys may be traveling, you may be getting flew out somewhere, to just let your hair down and just release. That's the most important message. of this particular reading is healing, releasing, transformation, change, moving on, um, knowing that God has your back, surrendering to, letting go of fear. Letting go of whatever fearful stories you might be telling yourself. I kind of feel like I need to pull one more to close out the reading, y'all. Let me see, Spirit. What you want me to do, Spirit? What cards do I have in here? Oh yes, I'll use my flower deck. Spirit, what else do you want? What do you want me to close this collective reading out with? Ooh, Clover. I have to pick all that up later. Clover. Let's see what Clover has to say, you guys. And thank you so much if you made it this far in the reading. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Subscribe. You can go back and watch my picker cards and all my other timeless readings. I have over like 200 videos on here, so go and check them out if you're new to the channel. Clover. Clover represents gentle strength. It represents abundance. Congratulations to those of you who are moving up. Your status is moving up. Some of you are gonna be famous. Just take care of your lady parts and your man parts. That's all I'm gonna say. Take care of your lady parts and your man parts, especially if you begin to get known. Okay, a lot of people are gonna be liking you. They're gonna be crushing on you. And if you're single and ready to mingle, just play it safe, y'all. Play it safe. But Clover represents abundance, beauty, gentle strength, health, and healing. So again, you guys, this message is all about healing, okay? It doesn't matter if it's physical healing that you're dealing with, mental healing that you're dealing with, emotional healing that you're dealing with, okay? Spiritual healing, it doesn't matter. If you click on this video, there is a message in here for you somewhere revolving around healing, okay? Consider a tiny white clover blossom in a vast meadow. Oh, yeah. Clover also represents protection, purification, and simplicity. So, a lot of you guys may need to simplify your life. Okay, so consider a tiny white clover blossom in a vast meadow. She does not tower over the scene or even steal your attention with a bold shape or vivid color. Still, she trusts her inherent worthiness and beauty, and she knows without a doubt that she contains infinity within her every cell. Here is some advice. Proceed with gentleness and humility, all the while knowing that your power source is infinite. If you follow the clover's example of gentle strength, it will be simply a matter of time before you experience favorable conditions relating to the subject of your inquiry. After taking a moment to relax and clear your mind, get very clear on what feels right to you. Okay? Get very clear on what feels right to you and what you like to experience and what you would not like to experience. Then realize, believe, and affirm that your authentic desire is simply a picture of what is already so in the place beyond time. From this grounded trust in the integrity of your desire, move forward. This may entail speaking up or staying silent, taking action or lying low. It will not entail hurrying, worrying, forcing the ego's agenda, or acting out of desperation in any way. The bottom line is that once you align yourself deeply with the harmonic resonance of your divine source, you will know just what to do. Collective, the following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation. Notice any that particularly call out to you as I read. Relax your belly and solar plexus and connect with your personal power. See, a lot of you all who may be dealing with some form of abuse need to take your power back. and connect with your personal power. The next one is do energy healing work related to your sacral and solar plexus chakra, the energy centers located just below and below your belly button. And we have the crown chakra come out. So that lets me know that it's not your crown chakra that you need to work on. This is around creativity and fertility, like your imagination, like what's going on in your gut. And we have upset stomach, so what's going on in your gut? It says do yoga, walk, or engage in other gentle exercises regularly. And I literally just said this earlier, so this is nothing but confirmation. You have much more power over this situation than you previously realized. Accept and love yourself exactly as you are. Calmly assert your boundaries. Speak your truth with love. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right to you. Consult your inner knowing about what to do rather than relying on any externally imposed ideas of what is right or wrong. So, in other words, don't let nobody tell you what to do. If you feel like it is right and it's not causing harm to you or others, then do what you feel called to do. Do not falter or second guess yourself. Ask for what you need. Know that when you take care of yourself and only do what feels right to you, you are safe. Know that when you honor your authentic needs and desires, you will thrive. Treat everyone with respect, including yourself. Be willing to listen to others and consider their points of view. But remember that you have final say over what you choose to do or not to do and with whom you choose to spend time. Right? So that is what we got today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. A lot of people have been inboxing me because I'm not on social media anymore. Like, I do have an Instagram account, but I don't post nothing on there. I really don't be on there. This is really the only place that you can reach me. So if you have already connected with me from my Facebook days, I do have a messenger open. A lot of people have been coming to me for readings. A lot of people have been wanting to know, am I open for readings? Yes, I am. I am open for readings, and you can go to my Calendly. It should already be in the description box. My Calendly link to book a reading with me is in the description box. So, and also my email. You can email me at laquannadivine@gmail.com. All of that is in the description box. Just feel free to check it out. And thank you so much for watching the reading, you guys. Like I said, it has been a while. And, Spirit just was like, do a reading. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it, So it might not be on the schedule, but whenever I get that push to do a reading, or if I have free time, then y'all gonna catch me on these YouTube streets. So with that being said, peace, love, and light. Thank you guys so much. And you guys go ahead. Go ahead and do what it is that you need to do for yourself to transform, to heal, to release any kind of baggage or burdens. And I love you guys.